All right, how you doing? So I'm back again here with some more Egyptian food. Very, very excited about this. So if you haven't seen the last one, check it out. In fact, I'll leave a link at the end. It will pop up at the end and you can have a look at it. Went through some lovely stuff there. And today we've got even better stuff, I think. Really good. So we've got some different types of sausages here. I've got some kofta, like a kebab. The mahashi here, which is stuffed, vegetables. We've got pepper, vine leaves and cabbage. Here I've just got some straight bechamel pasta with a little bit of meat sauce in there. And then we've got this lovely, lovely, delicious cow foot or cow knuckle or trotter, whatever you want to call it, soup. Really delicious. I spoke about this one in the last episode. So we're going to get tucked in now. First of all, I'm very new to Egyptian food, so I might cock up a few of the names. Bear with me. If you know better than me, which I'm sure lots of you do, send me a comment and correct me. I'm trying to learn here. And I'm also trying to get you guys to get down and eat some different types of food. Obviously today we're going to be doing Egyptian. We've done a few others. We've done Yemeni, Sri Lankan, Pakistani, Iranian. I'm going to do loads more as well. I'm really loving these little sessions. So I've got a few names here and there. Okay, so let's start with the mashi. Mashi or mahashi. So these are vegetables. You can get any vegetables really. You can get sort of zucchini, peppers, like we've got here. This is cabbage, and these are vine leaves, and they're pretty much filled with rice, dill, things like that. They're really good. Let's get in and have a go. Let's try this one. I'm a big fan of these. If you're a veggie, then this is fantastic. This is going to be great for you. Really good. Really good. Let's have a little go at this pasta. See what I think. I think it's pretty much straight ahead. That's a big spoonful, isn't it? Go on, big mouth. It's really good. Really good. That's super fabulous. Okay, now we've got here a liver sandwich. And liver sandwiches are pretty popular all over the Gulf region, I think. I think in Egypt they're a bit more popular. There's the Alexandra sandwich, they call it. Basically chopped beef liver, or I think lamb's liver. A few little spices, nothing too much. You can have it on a plate. You can get like a liver plate, or you can get a sandwich. Sandwiches are sort of good to go. Let's have a look in there so you can see that. It's just full of liver. Looks like some jalapenos in there, a little bit of onion. Let me go. That's stunningly good. Really good. I'm quite a liver fan though. So I think the word for liver is kebda, I think. So that'd be a kebda sandwich. That's really delicious, as. Okay, now let's have a look on this plate here. So we've got the kofta, meaning kind of minced meat, beef or lamb, I think, generally. But this one is covered with fat, like lamb fat. So I'm gonna have a go at that. That's very good. So this is considered to be, again, my pronunciation, mombar. So nice meat, a few spices, but again, nothing too crazy. And then the fat around the edge when they cook it keeps it really nice and moist. That is delicious. Now I've got some garlic sauce here and some tahina or tahini sauce, which I might put a bit of that in my sandwich. That might be a good idea. Pour a bit of that in there. It arrived with loads of rocket salad, rocca, or what do you Americans call it? Arugula. You know, like a nice peppery leaf. Okay, let's go over these guys now. Now, I think I've got the name of these wrong. Okay, yeah, this one, sorry. Let's go back here. I've got these wrong, I think. This is Tarb. T-A-R-B. So I completely got that wrong. This is Tarb, which is the kofta with the meat over. This one is mombar. Nice chili there. So look at that. This is mombar or mombar, I don't know how to say it. So it's a sausage with meat, but lots of rice as well. It's bloody lovely, that is. That's really good. So yeah, so the small one with the beef fat and everything, that's Tarb. I told you I'd get it wrong. And this is mombar or mombar, I don't know how you say it, I'll pronounce it. That's excellent. I mean, it's a bit like a mashi, you know, with the rice dill. There's meat in it as well. First time I'm eating this, fabulous. And then we've got this soup. I had this before once when I went to a restaurant, the only time I've ever been to an Egyptian restaurant. It blew my mind. So, when I ordered this, it was knuckle soup. But can you see that? I think it's cow feet. It's foot. It's cow feet. And it's in this really beautiful broth, which I'm going to taste now. I'm going to mix it in because it's quite oily on top. That's lovely. It's really thin. It's a really thin broth. But that'd do you good, that. That's like it'll do you good. It's like your grandma would give you that when you're sick or something. Yeah, that's really good, that is. I'm spilling it everywhere. It's very, very thin, boiled away. I'm making a right bloody mess here. I can't remember what that's called now, what they called it. Begins with K. Kawaree. I think it's Kawaree. Again, I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, you get in and have a big old go on that. Now, the marrow's gone out of that. There was some marrow in there, but it's not. I can see it now. Very fatty off the skin. There's hardly any meat on this. That maybe nothing. It's just all bone. Bone, but good. So what we've got, let's go a little recap again. So we've got the stuffed vegetables with rice. And again, you can have any vegetables you want, I think. You can use anything. Vine leaves, I'll try vine leaf now. Rice, you usually get dill in there, flavour of dill. Quite a lot of lemon in that, it's very lemony. Delicious. The bechamel pasta. That's pretty sort of straightforward, really. It's nothing, I mean, it's very tasty, but nothing extraordinary. It's just like, it's just got some penne pasta in there, lots of bechamel, a small amount of minced beef in there, or meat. I don't know what meat it is. But very tasty indeed. And then we've got, let me get this right now, mombar, or mombar, I don't know how to say it. They're amazing, that's really good. I'd order this again. Getting some coriander in there as well, cilantro as you call it. And then this is tarb, which is kofta meat, minced meat, beef or lamb, I think. Well, I hope so. And then it's got the fat wrapped around it, and then they cook it, keeps it really nice and moist. And then we've got what I think is called Kawaree. It's like a cow's feet. soup. That's a real kind of flu buster, but really tasty. And then we've got the liver. I'm going to get some tahini or tahina on there. This liver sandwich was fantastic. Really happy with that one. Right, I'm going to eat this, then we'll have a look at some other bits and pieces. See you in a minute. My God, that works on there. I'm not sure you're meant to put it on there, but it works. A bit more of that soup. Lucky boy. So what we've got here now is we've got 4 desserts or sweets. So this one here, kunafa. I don't mind saying kunafa, and I don't even care if I'm saying it wrong because I googled it and there's loads and loads of ways of saying it. There's loads and loads of pronunciations. I've probably got it wrong, haven't I? But yeah, this is, and there's loads of types of it as well. There's loads of different types of this. But it's basically, this one is very, very fine shredded pastry, soaked sometimes in rose water or orange water. So it's beautifully crunchy there. And then we get in the middle. And it's got cream in this one, but sometimes it's got cheese in it as well. So really crunchy on the outside there. Really beautiful in the middle. That's very sweet. I'm not a great sweet person. I don't like sweets very much, but that is really, really, really good. And like I say, tons and tons of ways of making this. You can get one where it's not got this kind of shredded crunchiness. It's just really smooth. There's loads and loads of ways of making it. Really popular in Egypt, but also in other countries, in Arab countries. Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, Gulf countries. Really popular. It's really good, really, really sweet. Now, rice pudding. So if you're English, you know about rice pudding because we've got our own one, haven't we? Let's try this one. Okay. So that's exactly the same as English rice pudding, but loads, loads sweeter. Loads, like 5 times sweeter. Really sweet. I couldn't do too much of that. And then this is milk pudding. So it's just kind of like a jelly, really. Really quite smooth and nice. Yeah, I mean, nothing to write home about. It's nice. In fact, I prefer this to the rice pudding because it's not so sweet. And this is Ali or Ali. This is probably Egypt's most famous dessert dish, I would say. I think Ali means the mother of Ali, I think. Now this one, I mean, I've made a bit of a mess of it. It usually comes kind of nice and round like that, a bit of a mess getting it out of the container because I've ordered some takeaway here. Now this one is like, so it's like, again, really sweet. Nowhere near as sweet as that rice pudding though. But it's like broken puff pastry mixed, again with sugar. I'm getting some almonds in there as well, like there seems to be some flaked almonds or something in there. Or some nuts. This is delicious, this is. So, I think for me, this one's the one, O'Malley. Second, I'd go with this beautiful dish, which is really, like I say, nice and crunchy on the outside. And beautifully creamy in the middle, which is nice. And then I'd go for the milk pudding, which I'm surprised about the rice pudding being last, because I love rice pudding. Excuse me. Very, very sweet. Very sweet indeed. It's actually a toss-up between the two of these. Anyway, look. Thanks for sitting watching me eat. And I do hope that you can get down to your Egyptian place. You might have one in your town or city. And if you haven't, on your travels, whenever you're going to start doing that, give it a go, because remarkable, remarkable food. I'm loving all the food we've done so far, the whole series. Not sure what I'll do next. Maybe you could suggest something to me. But yeah, let's learn from each other. I'm learning all the time here with food. All the time I'm learning, and I love it. Big passion of mine, of course. But that's it. So I'll pop up the first episode, the first Egyptian episode that we've done. That'll come up at the end or something. It'll pop up here or something, as well as some of the others. But in the meantime, keep safe, keep well, and remember, who's a lucky boy?